Okay, hello everyone. It's Michael here, aka White House Films, and yeah, I'm just doing this wee quick live stream update for you guys, just to let you know what's currently been happening and what's going to be happening very soon. So, I'm not going to talk long here on this here because I'm currently on my lunch break from work, so I'll just try and make this as brief as I possibly can. Okay, so let's see, what should we first talk about? Okay, one of the main questions people are still going to be asking me is, which people has actually often asked me, is what's happening with Branch Line Engines? Are you still doing it? Yes, I am still doing it. I've been working on a new set design or a new set for the film, and it's being made at my local model railway club. Um, so I can't work on it just right now because we've decided to close the club for the duration of the summer because where we're based is they closed for the summer, so did want to disrupt the caretaker who runs the place there to constantly open up for us every week. So we just decided to give everybody a summer break really. So work on that set it has been paused for now, and I'll be resuming it again in September time. So Branch Engines is currently taking a summer break, but I will be working. I'm still working on it, on various assets and various props and so forth that are currently being made. One prop in particular, I'm actually really surprised at how well it turned out. That I'm going to be incorporated into another project, which I'll get onto in a wee minute. So yeah, like I said, Branch Engines is going to be taking a hiatus break for the summer, and we will be resuming again in September. Again, I still can't confirm exactly when it's going to be released because it's still a long way to go before I'm pretty much satisfied as saying right, let's let's release this because I've said this many times here. Like if I wanted to make this look good, I want to make it like want to do it right, and I need the time to focus on it here. But right now, my time is really taken up here with my work. Right now, I'm working now as an animator for children's TV. That's constantly on my mind most of the days now. And I just want to try and do the best I can. So what can you do? But yeah, all I can say is Branch Engines will be resuming filming again, and I'll do my utmost best to keep you guys updated on that as I possibly can. So we'll see how we go from there. Let's see what else. Farquhar Branch layout. Not very much has been happening with the layout so far. I think there might be another show for it, maybe in August, but I can't confirm yet. I was asked to attend, but the official email on that there hasn't arrived yet. So chances are I might not attend another exhibition anytime soon. So I might just maybe pack the layout away for a while, just for a period or two till I'm ready to take it out again. But yeah, it's all going fine here. Everything's all running fine. I don't think there's any particular rolling stock I need to get made for it now. I do have all the remaining model kits and all for various like rolling stock in there that the Reverend Audrey had on the original layout. But but right now I'm not really in, I'm kind of at that stage now where I want to take a big, like with Branch Engines, I want to take a bit of a break from Farquhar stuff and just work on something new really. So this also regards to Far Cry Mark 2, though I'd say the bug might be coming back after Audrey weekend next week, so we'll see how we go from there. So yeah, Far Cry Mark 2 replica is still on the plate. Uh, just need to get myself geared up to resume it again. But that's how it is. Now, uh, this is where I'm going to probably maybe talk the most here regarding this here because I've been really excited about this project now and its miniature railway adventures because I never actually thought I would get this much of a creative boost for the series than I had with this year because for the last 15 years or so, I've been trying to get trying to get the animated series up and going, but just never really had the whole either the enthusiasm or the time or something else comes around. But recently, I've actually had a massive boost of creativeness there, and just a great passion to come back to working on the project. That I mean, but this year, like, I mean, I'm actually really impressed, like, how well this year's turned out with regarding to work on the series. I mean, we've had two new audiobooks out. We're gonna have a third one later this year, which hopefully should get finished in time. We're hoping to start the actual official work on the animation progress, which I'll talk about in a wee minute. We've got a brand new set of cast members playing the characters, the voices and all that there. We've got a brand new crew assembled, which I'm still amazed that people have actually these people have actually taken the time to come and help me with this series. I'm just so grateful, so grateful that it's the series is now starting to get recognized for what it is, and I'm just amazed, like how people are taking the time to help me out with this here, and they've actually like even the new writers who I've asked to help out with getting me through the stories, they immediately clocked on exactly what I want the series to be like. And I've read some of their examples because I basically gave them a draft or a story draft for them to work off, and they've definitely got the characters nailed down without a doubt. And I'm just so impressed. Like this is they know exactly what I'm thinking of, and it's great, absolutely fantastic. So like I said here, week after Audrey weekend, this is gonna be when the official animation will start. Will start production. These last uh these last 6 months, getting this test pilot script sorted out and getting all the assets all done, it's been going really well. I'm actually seeing a lot of good progress so far, with getting props, character designs, animation rigs testing. It looks exactly how I want it to look, and I just have to wait and see now. When it comes to the actual animation stages, will it work? Will it not work? Will my style work? I can't confirm. The guys on the who run the Twitter page dedicated to the series have actually been asking me, saying like, what form of adaptation are you going to make the series? Because you're giving us very little information about it. Because they asked me last week there about what I was thinking about using, and I sent them some screenshots of. Do you remember on my other channel I did some live streams about me thinking about using Train Simulator to make the series with. Yeah, for some reason I kind of dropped that idea because I just didn't think it just didn't have that look I was going for. I mean, there are some great trains videos out there that I've seen people make, but for some reason I just don't think it will work with miniature railway adventures in some form. So I had to drop the trains method and then resort to something else. So I sent them this a couple of screenshots that I'd saved from that project, and they just got back to me saying like, well, what are you going to use now? Because you're just using, you've pretty much like wasted a lot of time just doing this train thing. What are you going to use? I just confirmed it, just saying like, look, I've made a decision of what I'm going to use. I've tested it and it works. So we're just going to see how it all goes. And if it doesn't work, then oh, back to the drawing board. But but yeah, what the style I'm working on right now looks good. I hope it will work. Um, I hope you guys like it when it comes out. In terms of when the episode is going to be released, I'm aiming. I can't promise you now. I really can't promise you this here, but I'm aiming for May 2024 for the first animated episode of Miniature Railway Adventures. What happens after that? Now, this is really why I want you guys' help for this here, because I don't know whether or not you guys would like Miniature Railway Adventures or not. It all depends on what you guys think, really. Me and Casey Jr. created it to try and make it something new for you guys to experience, something that's not Thomas related, something where it doesn't involve anthropomorphic trains, and just a whole new range of storytelling set around a railway of some form. So when this test episode gets released, I might maybe release maybe a survey for you guys to fill out to see like what you liked, what you don't like, what could be improved that I can take in on board, and uh, then the final decision will be, would you want more of this? of this style in this format, or would you prefer we just went back to audiobook form, where we can still use the same voice cast that we're using, but just have it all in audiobook form as it was before, because that way it'll be produced a lot more quicker, released quicker, but you won't be able to see what's happening. But yeah, that's kind of where we'll go. Also, if the result will be you guys want more miniature adventures, then I might have to resort to maybe setting up a Patreon page to help fund the series, because producing these kind of things in this quality isn't actually cheap. I must confess, and I'm sure you guys will actually understand. So I might maybe set up a Patreon page to help fund the series, fund any future episodes, and this will either go towards paying off various assets that are being made specifically for the series, various props, payment for the rentage of software that I'm using, because the rental out there is quite pricey at the moment here. So, but yeah, but other than that though, but if you but once that's all made, then I will have Patreon privileges as well included onto there, which will include maybe some behind the scenes footage. You'll be able to see some how the series works. You might have access to the series Discord server, where you can actually talk to me, the cast members, and see, maybe attend a script reading of maybe one of the series, and maybe even a chance to actually appear in Miniature Rail Adventures. You can actually have your own character featured in the series, or to make a wee guest cameo. That's just one thing off the top of my head, really. But we'll just see where it all goes from here. But well, there is another option I actually am thinking of using, but whether or not it would work is entirely up to what the result will be. Um, but yeah, um, I'm just right now here. I'm just literally now just really excited now to get started on this project, because oh my god. I'm just really excited now, because this is something new. It's something I've been, me and Casey have been wanting to do for 15 years, and now it's finally happening. We did one attempt and it failed due to a computer crash. Now we're starting again, fresh with new ideas, a clear mindset as to how it's all gonna be done, and it's now happening. It is now officially happening. So, Thomas Series, was your time as an animator helped inspire you? That actually did helped a lot. It's basically just my involvement in working on children's TV has actually helped me get an idea as to how an animated production works, how it functions, and what is required for it. So I've been talking to a lot of well-known animators from various television productions. Like, I've been talking to people who worked on Mr. Bean, worked on uh, the Cuphead show. Yeah, if you guys watched it, I've been talking to the guys who worked on that. There, I'm actually friends with some of the animators who worked on that show. So, um, yeah, some of their stories and stuff have been really good help to try and give me an idea as to, what's it like to work in the atmosphere and all that there. But it's also down to knowing exactly how the series is plotted out, and what is involved to use, and what training is required. So that definitely helped a huge amount, massively huge amount. And so, yeah, uh, I could go on about Mediterranean Adventures, but I'm just probably maybe going to end up maybe giving away some spoilers about various things. But but yeah, that's basically it, really. Um, right. Somebody also mentioned Audio Weekend. Yes, I'm going to be attending Audio Weekend next week. So if any of you guys are down there, feel free to say hi. I don't know what I'm going to be doing there, because I haven't been told exactly yet what I'm doing. So, but yeah, if you ever see me about at if you ever see me around at Wharf Station or anywhere on the Tenocan Railway, feel free to say hi. And if you want to talk to me about working on Thomas, or uh, about my own projects like Miniature Railway Adventures, uh, Branch Legends, etc., feel free to do so. Um, Also, just anything in regards to like working on Thomas out there, just keep it to a minimum, okay? Because I don't want to answer too many questions because it's been a long it's been a while now, and it's there are some bits that I've actually now forgotten because I'm getting older now. I'm getting older now, and there are some bits I actually am now starting to forget during my time working on Thomas. So I know it's only been like a few years since I finished working on the show, but that's just how it is. But yeah, yeah, I'll probably see you around there at the time. Also, yes, I actually forgot. Just coming back to Metro for a sec here. Members of the cast. I've actually asked some various members of the cast or the characters of the series are going to be visiting. Are going to be visiting Audrey Weekend as well. So you might actually get to hear the voices in person as to who's going to be playing who's. And also, if you ask nicely, I might actually give away who's going to be playing who. Like, I know I've asked the guys on Twitter to announce these other the first four members of cast, but who's playing everybody else? If you ask nicely, I might give you an answer. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go from there. Right, guys, I have to get back to work now here. My lunch hour is now up. Take care, and I'll see you maybe next week at Audrey Weekend. Or maybe on the channel on another live stream somewhere. Anyway, guys, take care. All the best, and stay cool. Stay cool. Why did I say stay cool? Oh, yeah, I haven't pressed end broadcast. There we go.